Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox Training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take in a little bit of this at a time, continue to attend the webinars, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. So a couple of things that I want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance at IBO, and at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And why are we all here? We want to get that extra exposure for our business, right? And I got to tell you, you are in the absolute right place at the right time. There is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. And now we have this new platform that IBO has just released this week called IBOlist. Have you ever heard of Craigslist? Well, IBOlist is going to be better than Craigslist, and it's already exploding. So I'm going to do some special training tonight on IBOlist. So we're going to get your listing ads set up there, and we are going to get you guys some more exposure. And you know what more exposure means? More sales, more cashola for you in your pockets. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to tell you is if you haven't done so already, make sure to go over and follow IBOtoolbox on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because, as you can see, it's very exciting here at IBOtoolbox. Always something going on. Free credits, new platforms, new tools, new resources. You don't want to miss anything. So do yourself a favor and go over to Facebook and Twitter and catch up with IBOtoolbox on those two platforms. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. Now, IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members with a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. No shenanigans. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members at IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make extra money. They're finding your products, your services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you've written or published out, your videos, your comments, your wall posts, they all get indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. You guys, this is the best kind of traffic there is. It's true search organic traffic, meaning that they have found you. You have just became the hunted, not the hunter. They have found you because they went to Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press releases or your wall entries or your comments. That's how they're finding you. So it's very, 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 very cool. So IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And one of the cool things about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other marketers and visitors first, getting them to know, like, and trust you. So there's no need for that pushy, join this, join me here type of environment, or buy this type of environment that really no one likes being around. When you offer value first and you build that business relationship, that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, because it really is similar to the back office that you have with your network marketing company or your MLM or affiliate site. It's where you're going to do all of your activity. And it's really all about participating here at IBOtoolbox. The more you participate, meaning the more you write your press releases, you comment on the wall, you post a new wall entry, you create your IBO URLs, you get your advertising out there, create your listing ads, set up your banner ads. The more you do that, the more exposure you're going to get. And so it's really just about participating. And when you're participating, you're really doing the same things that you would do on other networks to move your business forward, right? Or your day-to-day activities if you post blogs or stuff like that. So IBOtoolbox is going to become one of the places that you're going to love, and you're probably going to be very, very active. And again, there's benefits for being active here at IBOtoolbox. So you definitely want to do that. So again, IBOtoolbox is your back office. You also have an IBO social profile page, and that's considered your public storefront. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get your profile set up. Hang on just one second. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm going to show you how to get your profile set up, because that's really important, because just like if you were a store owner, you would want to have your merchandise out there ready to be sold, right? Well, that's what your IBO social profile is. It's all about you. It's your press releases, your videos, all get posted out there. You want to run your banner ads, you want to customize your IBO social profile page, you want to set up links to your businesses. All of that goes out on your IBO social profile page. So it's considered your public storefront. So don't worry if this seems a little bit complicated or whatever. It's really not. And just take in as much as you can. There are a couple of webinars each week, one Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry about that. So there's plenty of opportunity. The webinars are usually recorded unless the recording wasn't good or technology happens or something like that, mess-ups happen. But 99.9% of the time the webinars are recorded, and they're located over at YouTube. One of the places that they're located, YouTube, IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So if you go to the dashboard, while we're talking about that, if you go to the dashboard and you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see all these icons here for IBOtoolbox. So you got the Facebook one, you got the Twitter, and you got the YouTube one. So definitely want to go over at least on those three platforms to check these things out. And again, the webinars are all over on YouTube. So after this webinar is over, you got to give me about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll have that up on the YouTube channel. Okay? There's some ways to get help here at IBOtoolbox. We might as well just knock that out right now. As you can see over here, there's a tab, a help tab. If you click on that, that's going to bring up a ticket. So you could submit a ticket, you could take a screenshot, you could attach a file. You want to put in your email as the requester, the subject line, your username, which is your IBO social profile username, and then the platform that you have the question on. Okay? So for instance, if I just put in how to post on the wall. Okay, so what's going to happen is over here, this will just automatically populate, okay, for anything relevant. Okay, so the other way that you can get help is you can go to, and those were FAQs, so you could click on any of those links. Sorry, I kind of left that out. You can go to the help desk here, and you can access the knowledge base or FAQs. All of the how-to videos are over here as well. Community forums, you can interact and engage with the community. There's also in the knowledge base, there's also the videos and the FAQs. There's some documents back there, system updates, and there's a link to the latest recorded webinars. So you could either go to the YouTube channel or you could pick up the latest recorded webinar here. Okay, so there's all kinds of ways to get help. And then again, if you need to submit a ticket after you've looked at the FAQs or the knowledge base or watched the videos, then definitely do that here. Or you can enter something in here, search, get instant results. The other thing too, the other way that you can get help is on each internal page of IBOtoolbox, or of IBOtoolbox, there's a section assistance area. It's located at the bottom right of the screen, and so we're on the IBOtoolbox wall, so there's a video on how to comment on a wall post. So you could just simply click on that link. It pops open a video and you can watch it. This one's only 41 seconds long, so they're very short to the point videos, okay? And there's a video on just about every feature here at IBOtoolbox and the family of websites, except for IBOlist, because I have not done that one yet. But anyhow, we'll get that taken care of tonight, or at least get you some training, and then of course this webinar will be recorded, so you can always go back and reference it. Okay, so the other things that I wanted to go over here real quickly is, since we're on the wall, there's obviously you can post on the wall. I put in a post earlier about the webinar. I'll go ahead and do that again. So what you're going to do is you're going to go below your name and just put something in there. Let's see, come join us on the webinar in progress. And then a link. If you want to put a link in your wall entries, that's perfectly fine. You just want to make sure that you put the http:// in front of your links, or else the link won't be clickable. So you can have a much better chance of somebody clicking on the link if it's clickable, right? So you definitely want to make sure to do that. So I'm going to hit Submit Wall Post, and you can go up to 250 characters in your post. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there it is down there. So somebody could come along and comment on a wall post. And let me find somebody here. You could welcome somebody to the platform, so you could like that simply by clicking on the like button. Flag is if they're posting inappropriate comments or wall posts. So that's really hardly ever utilized because most people do not abuse the system here. Comment. I'm just going to put in welcome to IBOtoolbox, Jackie. And then submit, and watch what happens to this post. Now it's going to refresh, and it goes back up to the top for more exposure. The other thing that you can do is you can see what comments are left here. So you can kind of scroll the comments by clicking on Show Comments, and then we can bring that back up. and we could share the post on one of our other networks if we wanted to. And the one thing about welcoming new members to IBOtoolbox, this is really cool, because when you welcome a new member to IBOtoolbox simply by commenting on their signed up with IBOtoolbox wall entry like this, IBOtoolbox will automatically send out an email to them telling them that Kris Karafotas just welcomed you to the platform. Okay, so for instance, Jackie would get an email saying, Kris Karafotas just welcomed you to IBOtoolbox. And then there will be a link to my profile. So now Jackie can go and find out all about me. So that's very, very cool. So there's little kinds of gold nuggets here that once you know how to do them, you're going to love how this platform works, because you really don't have to promote your business. I mean, you don't have to like get in people's faces promoting your business. So it's so much more fun, and people really respond a lot better to your businesses if you don't do that. Okay, nobody likes to be sold, right? I know I don't. I like to do my research. If I'm going to join something or purchase something, I'm going to go out and do my research. So just a little food for thought. Okay, so anyways, that's how you comment on a wall post. And then every time you do a press release, let me find a press release here. Okay, no. We're going to have to go back up here. The wall, there's some wall filters that you can utilize up here at the top of the wall. All is everything that's posted here by associates or non-associates, just everything that's being posted, okay? By the way, associates are what IBOtoolbox calls the members, okay? Facebook calls them friends, IBOtoolbox calls them associates. So you've got some different filters here. I could see everything that I posted, so just a listing of all my recent wall posts. I could see just what my associates have posted, and I can see what the recent press releases that were being posted and the newest members to IBOtoolbox. So I'm going to click on recent press releases. And so these are the press releases. So Michael's posted this authentic IBO press release entitled Imgur Exposed. Okay, so what happens when you publish a press release, IBOtoolbox automatically posts a wall entry on your behalf that says the name of the press release with a link to go and comment. So I could just click on this link and I could go and comment. Now, I'm not going to, let's see, if we click on this, I'm not going to comment on this because I don't have time to read it, and I want to make sure that I give him a good comment, okay? But if I were to comment, I could click on Leave Comment, and this is Business Owner's Comment. I could submit my comment in the box, just click on Submit Comments, and then close it, and that would bring that post back up to the top of the wall for everybody to see, getting more exposure, participating in IBO spirit. Okay, we can't possibly join everyone's business, but what we can do is help get each other's press releases and businesses get more exposure by commenting, moving that post back up to the top, sharing that press release or that post with our other social networks. It all helps get more exposure. Or you can also comment as a Facebook person, okay, or not as a Facebook person, but through the Facebook comments. And that's really cool because you don't need to be a member to comment. And I'm going to show you something after we go set up the profile and look at the profile, how the outside sees you and how anybody can go and comment on your press releases. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so then you comment and then your comment's there and then it's bumped back up to the top. So we'll go back here. Let's see, what else do I want to show you? We've got our featured member of the day over here. You've got your IBO, your site navigation up here. Okay, so don't be afraid to click on each one of these to see what's behind each door. And I'm not going to go over every one of these during the webinar, but again, just click on the link. Don't be afraid to. There's gold behind there to learn what's behind each one of them. You've got some informational icons up here that you can, this means you have a new message, this means you have new comments. If this one's lit up, it means you have new associate requests. This means you have leads, new leads. Leads are created through your IBO social profile page, through IBO URLs when you refer somebody to IBOtoolbox, and all of your leads are housed under the My Leads section here at IBO. Let's see here. We've got our IBOtoolbox On Track. Pretty much keeps you on track with all of your activity here at IBO. You can click on each one of these links to see what you need to do to earn that star and make that arrow turn green. You've got your member advertising. You've got your IBO Big Dogs. These are the top 10 members that have the most advertising showing here at IBO. You've got your top 10 enrollers. These are the top 10 members that have referred the most members to IBO this week, and that resets weekly. The IBO Big Dogs resets daily. And then you've got your top IBO traffic leaders. These members have, it's the top 10 members that have the most advertising, or not, the most traffic sent to their profiles, their IBO URLs, their join pages. These people know how to get traffic here to IBO. You've got your members online. This is not coming up because I'm doing the webinar. You've got your IBOtoolbox active chat rooms, or you could create one. You've got your ad monitor here. It tells you how many ads you're running. You've got a link to your IBO social profile. It gives you the stats, and then you've got the system-wide stats, and then again you've got the section assistance area. There's also a link for the webinar. It's always the same link to register. It's always at ibourl.com/webinar. However, you have to register for each webinar. Very, very, very important. Let's see here. What else do I want to show you? You've got your My Messages area where you send and receive messages from your associates, your My Associates area, a listing of all your associates. You've got your advertising area where you create your listing ads and set up your banner advertising. Credit Center, you can learn all about credits at the Credit Center, how they work, how to convert credits to impressions, which is all the ads work with credits converted to impressions, how to earn free credits, how to purchase credits, your credit history, and also Club IBO, which is a subscription-based program that you can use to purchase credits to extend your advertising reach. We've got IBO Search, where you can search for members based on geographic location, their name, the date that they've joined IBOtoolbox. You can filter it to search only for your referrals, to search everyone on IBOtoolbox. You can search by company name, all kinds of ways that you can search, and that's all under IBO Search. Help Desk we covered. Edit Profile, we'll come back to that. Edit Account is where you can change your password and the way that the platform works for you. IBOtoolbox Apps, this is where you go to write your press releases, set up your IBO URLs and .NET aliases. There's also a Facebook app under IBOtoolbox Apps, and there's also an app, third-party app that is called Response Magic Autoresponder. If you set that up through the IBOtoolbox Apps, it will link to your My Leads section, so that when you view a lead under My Leads, that a button will appear that you can actually send that lead to your autoresponder. So it's very, very cool. It's a free autoresponder. You can put in 100 leads. If you need more leads to put in there, then you have to upgrade. Or if you need more lead capacity to when you get leads that opt in, then you can upgrade for a very minimal price. And then you've got your referral links. This is where you grab all your referral links to refer new members to IBO Toolbox, and you definitely want to do that. You don't want to keep IBO Toolbox a secret. There's text invite links, there's splash pages back there, there's dynamic widgets and stuff that you can put on your personal web pages or blogs. There's banners that you can use on pages as well, or traffic exchanges or banner exchanges or safe lists or wherever you can post a graphic. One thing that I want to mention, and this always is a question, how can I post my banner on Facebook? One thing that you have to realize is that you cannot make a link clickable on Facebook. You can, but not like you could if you set it up as a banner ad here on IBO Toolbox. So just keep that in mind. You can certainly post the banner graphic image, but it's not clickable, meaning when they try and click on that image, it doesn't go anywhere. Then you've got the family of websites. You've got IBOlist, you've got IBO banners, IBO affiliate. The newsletter is published every Sunday, and it's packed with information, training, what's happening here at IBO Toolbox. There's a breakdown of all the different family of websites. There's all kinds of good information in the newsletter, and you get credits for reading it. You've got IBOtube, and you've got IBO Exchange. So each one of these platforms are independent of IBO, but they're part of the family of websites. So when you go over to IBOlist, you're going to have to register. When you go over to IBO banners, you're going to have to register. Your IBO Toolbox logins will not work on these platforms. You can certainly select the same username and password, provided it hasn't already been used. So you got to realize that all of these platforms are applications, so you can't just log in one time and automatically be in there. So just keep that in mind. You have to register. No big deal. So let's do this first. Let's go over to IBOlist, and let me show you how to set up a listing app. Okay, now realize that this is only like 3 days old. So what I did was I clicked on IBOlist here, and that's going to take me right over here. Okay, so you need to register. So you need to click on register. But what I want to go over real quick is, now look at this, there's already 163, wow, there's like over 200, probably 250 ads that have already been posted. So that is way cool. And I heard from IBO today that this is really getting picked up by Google, Yahoo, and Bing already. They've already came in here, and this stuff is getting indexed. So you guys definitely get your ads in here. And it's really simple to do. In fact, this is the first time that I'm going to post an ad. So I'm sure it's very, very simple to do. So let's go ahead and do that. But first of all, I just want you to know you need to register. So you're going to have to click on this link, and it's simple to register. And this is, obviously, this platform's going slow. I know they're going to upgrade the servers and get it working very quickly. So just be patient, okay, if it takes a little bit of time here. You want to choose a username. Again, you can choose the same one that you have at IBO Toolbox, provided it's not used. Your password, your email, because you're going to have to, you know, they need to know where to contact you. It's for IBO, or it's for IBOlist. Also, too, you can choose whether or not you want to display your email in your ad, with your ad setting or your ad listing. So you can choose that. Otherwise, it's private, but it is a required field. Your name, your phone number, choose whether or not you want that visible. You can upload a profile image. It's really easy. You just choose it from your computer. These are the image formats that are acceptable here. You can put in a link to your IBO social profile page, which definitely recommend that you do, because remember, that's your public storefront. Your IBOTube channel, you can put in that link, and your link to your IBO affiliate link. And then you just enter the CAPTCHA code in here based on this image here, and then click on register. Okay, so I'm already registered, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. You can either log in using your username or email. So I'm going to use my username, and I selected BizOp Banners, and then my password. What did I do for my password? It's this. Okay, so I'm going to log in. Okay, you're already logged in. So I'm going to go home. Once you log in, it looks like you need to go up here. Okay, so I'm going to actually post an ad. So now we're back at the home page. These are all the featured ads up here and the recent ads down here. So I'm going to go up here, and there's a drop down here. So there's an ad listing, there's my listings, you can buy credits, you can, your basket, I don't know, maybe that's for credits, not really sure, probably. Your transactions when you purchase credits, your profile, so I could go back to my profile and I could update that. Maybe I didn't put in my URL for my IBO social profile page or anything like that, so I could update that simply by clicking on my profile. My notifications, don't know what that is, let's see. You can choose whatever you want. Notify on listing activation, listing expiration, new comments. You can comment on the listing ads, all kinds of things. So I'm going to leave that as is. That looks good to me. Let's see, subscription. Save listings, maybe I viewed some listings that I want to save searches, or log out. Okay, so we want to go to add listing, so I'm going to click on that, and mine is going to be for BizOp Banners, so that's a service that I offer, so I'm going to click on services offered. And the first thing I need is a title. Okay, so I kind of cheated here. I went and did a notepad, so I'm just going to copy that. So that's going to be my title, and it looks like you can put up to 256 characters. So let's see if this fits. So I'm going to paste that in there. Okay, looks like it does. And then my website. So I'm going to put in my website, and pretty sure you need to put in the http:// to make it clickable. But don't really know that for sure. I don't need that. I'm going to put in bizopbanners.com, okay, and then I'm going to, and don't worry about this. Again, this is 3 days old, so we're not going to worry about any of these. It says invalid field or whatever. I'm sure they're working on that. The development team is working out all the bugs and all of that. So I'm going to click on Save and Continue. All right, so now I need to upload a photo. I can upload 10 photos to my listing. I'm just going to upload one. So it's really simple. I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to go to, let's see, I need to go back here, and I'm going to go BizOp Banners, and I'm going to find the one that I did. Now, here's a tip. You can, where is it? Let me find it first. Okay, I know I did this. There it is, IBOlist ad. This banner size, the dimension is 600 by 600. So you can put a fairly big graphic here. So this is pretty cool. So I'm just going to click on this. And as you can see, it's working on loading my graphic. So let's give it a second here. Okay, now I can add a caption. Oh, I didn't think of that. Okay, so there's my graphic, so I can add a caption. Let's see what I want to click to modify. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I should just, let me just take something of this. I don't know how long the caption can be. I'm just going to do this. Professional custom design graphics. Let's see if that one works. Okay, looks good. All right, so what is this? Delete. Okay, so that's there. I don't have a video to upload, so I'm just going to leave that blank. The YouTube video will be displayed if the YouTube video option is activated for this listing. I think it's extra. I think you have to purchase credits, but I'm not sure, so that's, you could play around with that. So I don't have a video, so I can't put one up there. So let's just click on Save and Continue. And now I can put in my description. So what I did was I did something here. So I'm going to just copy this up and Control C, and I'm going to come in here. Put my cursor there. Control V. Okay, so I could do some bold. So maybe I want to just bold BizOp banners, maybe make it italicized. I could put in bullet points, it looks like. I could center everything if I wanted to, or right align it, but I'm just going to leave it on left align here. Let's see, I want to make the name of my company bold, make it stand out. You can tell that I am a graphic designer. I'm all about the appearance. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I am going to post this on Facebook. I could do that. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I have to enable this on my profile page. So I haven't done that. So I can do paid listing features. Let's see, I could do a slideshow for 5 credits. I could highlight it for 5 credits. I could do a featured ad for 10 credits, and I could put the YouTube video. That's what I thought. Would cost me a credit. And if I want this to be a sponsored listing, that would cost me 5 credits. So I don't have any credits yet, so I am going to just click on Save Listing. So you can post a listing even if you don't have credits. You just don't get that other stuff. So it's working, so just give it a second here. Or a minute. Okay, so let's see. It says the following options were successfully activated for the listing, and it gives the number: BizOp banners, professional custom design graphics for your business at an extremely affordable price. So here's my graphic here, and if I want, I've got some things that I can do here. I don't know what the select is here. I could edit the listing. I could deactivate the listing. I could manage the listing options, or I could delete the listing. What is this? I'm curious. Oh, just select it. Okay. All right. So it is in all categories. I could put keywords if I want. Oh, this is cool. Very, very cool. So I'm going to put banner, graphics, what else? Splash. Oh yeah, I could put that in there. Splash page, graphic design. Oops, graphic design. Okay, so I'm just going to give it like 3 keywords, if I could spell correctly. Okay, and then I'm going to activate from month to, I think, the listing ads. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to, I don't know, no, it won't give me a, oh, there. I think it is for, I'll just put in a month. I don't know if this will work. Okay, so categories, I could just put in services offered, and that's what I want to do because that's the relevant category. Okay, so I got everything set up here, and let's see, deactivate, it's activated. I'm guessing it's activated. Okay, so let's go home and see. So those are all, let me just check here. All right, so I'm going to go to home. Okay, and there's my ad. All right, so I've got my graphic here. It's got, oh, that's too long. Don't like that. It's got this, so I can either click on this. This will take me to, should take me to the listing itself. Okay, so here it is. Nice little, ooh, that's nice. That looks very cool. Here's my information over here, my name, my logo's up here. I've got a link to my IBO social profile, my YouTube, my IBOtube channel, sorry about that, my IBO affiliate link. You could contact me here. And all the other ads I have, which is, this is my first ad. You can also rate the ads, so you can vote on them, you can pin them, you can do all kinds of things. You can, let's see, generate a QR code. That's cool. Let's see what else. So here's the write-up. There's a link to my website, and it's clickable. That's really cool. And then the description that I have here. And then, of course, if I had a video, that would be underneath there. So very, very cool. So that was pretty simple, right? So make sure you get your ad set up, because look at this, you guys. I mean, this is crazy. It's just crazy how many ads are already posted here. All kinds of ads. And there's actually a learn more underneath each ad that takes you to the target website. So if somebody just saw my ad and just wanted to go right to the website, they would go right there. So very, very cool. Okay, so I spent a long time on that, but I hopefully that simplified setting up a listing ad. And again, as you can see, there's a lot of listing ads here. You definitely want to get your ad set up here, because it's very, very cool. Definitely want to get that extra exposure. Okay, so now what we're going to do, and we're going to have to do this really fast because we are running out of time. Let's go to Edit Profile. Show you how to get your profile set up. There's really just 3 steps that you need to complete, and I'm just going to go over the 3 steps. There's optional steps, and after you see the profile, you're going to want to get it all set up. But the first step is basic information, your contact information, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox asked you for your email when you signed up for a free account so that they could send you a link to activate or confirm your account. And then you can put in the links to your IBOtube channel, sign up or register. Again, you need to register by clicking here, and same thing with your IBO Gig Store. And then click on Save. Then you're going to go to the second step, which is uploading a profile image. You want to use a real picture, not a logo or a product. Click on Change Profile Image, select the one you want from your computer and upload it. Step 3 is business information. So here's mine for BizOp banners. You want to put in the name, your title, your links here to your business opportunity or product link. What I did was, since this isn't a business opportunity, I put 2 links in here, one a link to the main bizopbanners.com, and then I created an IBOURL.net alias and titled it IBO Starter Pack. And then just put in a short business description right up here and click on Save. Okay, then steps 4 through 9, adding the contributor badge, your customization for your IBO social profile, front page, your business links, backlinks, your other social networks, your business videos. This is where you upload videos to your profile. Let's see here, and then monetizing your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. You set that up here. Now the good news is there's a section assistance area with 2 videos here that you can go back and watch, because I'm flying through this really fast. I'm sorry. apologize for that. And then once you've completed your profile, you don't want to log out and you don't want to close the page. You want to return to the dashboard so that you get your 500 advertising credits transferred over to you from IBOtoolbox. It kind of tells you that, or tells IBO that you've completed those steps, okay? And if you've referred somebody to IBOtoolbox, you want to let them know that they have to return to the dashboard so that you can get your 200 credits or 400 if you're a contributor. So now we're going to go to the IBO social profile page. Simply click on your link underneath here under where it says IBO social profile, and takes you to your profile page. Okay, so you've got your picture, your city, state, country, your stars, your likes, your comments are all visible, your badges, the date that you joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I set up the IBO trainer account. My phone number and Skype ID would be here if I wanted that visible. Since I filled in my IBOTube channel under step 1, I've got this nice little widget. You've got your IBOtoolbox Associator widget. You've got your social media sharing section. You've got your business links here, your visitor information, your Facebook feed, step 7. You want to make sure you put in the first Facebook page as being your fan or like page. Then you get this widget that's automatically placed here on your IBO social profile page. You've got your RSS feeds, your press release and wall post feeds. You've got your associate listing. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Your links to your other social networks, your Facebook comments here. Your business owner or community comments are here. Your IBO social customization area here, you can put in a web page. You can do all kinds of things here. You can put in pop-ups. There's a link here to an order form that I have for BizOp banners. You can do all kinds of things with this. And then you've got an area to run a banner. Make sure that you've got your own banner running on your own page. If you don't, then another member is taking your prime real estate, you guys. So the other thing, too, is every ad, banner ad or listing ad here at IBOtoolbox has 2 links. One to the target website, meaning if we clicked on this banner ad, it would take you to my page because that's my banner. Or underneath the View Advertiser, if you click on this, it would take us back to my IBO social profile page. So you definitely want to have your own banner running here. You don't want to lose a sale or a referral to your business, and you don't want to lose a potential referral to IBOtoolbox. You've got your menu bar here. Home is where we're at now. Business listing, nice professional listing of your businesses. Press releases, same thing. Quick listing to all your press releases that you have, your videos, quick access to your videos. Learn more. Anyone that fills out this information here becomes a lead for you, listed under the My Lead section at IBOtoolbox. You've got a search feature. Every member has their own branded search engine. You can give out the link, or visitors can come here and put something in, search, and get instant results. Okay, I put in press releases. Well, press releases, you've got, of course, your Google ads there. Then you've got the link to the main IBO hub. And remember, your IBO social profile page is your public storefront, right? That was all my information there. So everyone has that. So that's why it's so important to participate and have all of your stuff on there. Constantly update. So we've got our featured member of the day, Janice. There's a link to her profile. All of her information is here visible. You've got a banner area here, and yes, you can run a banner here on IBO Social. The 10 most recent press releases. Again, 2 links here. One to the target website, meaning a direct link to the press release, and a direct link to the member's IBO Social profile page. And so I could just be a visitor coming here, finding IBO Social, and then I see all these different press releases that I could click on any one of these and go and view them and comment as a Facebook person. There I go again. I said that Facebook person as a Facebook comment, but you know what I mean. The featured member listings, the 10 most recent videos here, again, 2 links, and then you've got your IBO social activity, okay, recent social activity. So this is the exact same replicate of the wall. So I'm going to refresh this, go back here, go to the dashboard. We're going to take a look at this. I know I'm keeping you guys late for class. Sorry about that. Just so much information, so little time. Okay, so here's the wall here. Postings, go back here. It's the same thing. So again, people are seeing this from the outside. So that's why it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. So they're seeing all of this stuff on the outside. So that's why it's really important to participate. Okay, so hopefully if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, you've gotten enough ammunition from this webinar to hit the ground running. And if you're a veteran member, hopefully now you have a better idea of how IBOlist works. So let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information is going to be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is absolutely going to do more for your business than any expensive paid sites could ever dream of. IBOtoolbox is 100% free platform, but it's not free to operate, okay? So a platform of this magnitude costs a lot to operate. So anything that we can do to give back to a community that does so much for us, such as purchase credits to extend our advertising reach, or visit the third-party sponsors or review fellow IBOtoolbox member advertising. It all helps keep this platform free for us. And then, of course, if you're a contributor, you're going to earn double for certain IBO activities. And you can find out more about that by visiting the Credit Center. So now we're going to go back to the dashboard, and we're going to click on Credit Center. And we're going to click on Redeem Coupon here at the top. That's going to take us to the Redeem Coupons area. In the box here, I want you to put advertising. Everybody needs to advertise, okay? So advertising, click on Redeem. Wants me to visit an ad over here on IBO Social. I'll go back here, do that, go back here, and click on Redeem. Okay, it all helps keep the platform free. Sorry about that. I did not want to do that. Free for everyone. So thank you so much for coming to the webinar. Bring your team next time. Let's get everybody trained, participating, utilizing the platform, taking their business to the next level. It does us all a lot of good, okay? The more traffic we can get here, the better it is for everyone. So I'll have a link up for Saturday's webinar in about 5 minutes. I'll post it on the wall when it's ready, and then as soon as I get the webinar up on YouTube, you can definitely go back and review it. So have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.